Film director Todd Robinson and actor David Duchovny were on Long Island recently for a special showing of their new movie Phantom at Adelphi University in Garden City. For Robinson, it was a homecoming of sorts. He graduated from Adelphi in 1982. Right before the film, Robinson taught a master class in film audition for the theater and film program students.
To come back to Adelphi, where I got my initial training, is just really quite wonderful. And I don't really know what a master class is exactly. What I just wanted to do was sort of give the students a little insight into what I'm looking for as a director from an actor. And really what I'm looking for is what makes them unique as individuals, as people, because that's the way I engage with people. I engage with them as one-on-one, real people. So a lot of the times there's this sort of formality that gets in the way of me getting to know who the people are. And so if they can just kind of sort of relax into who they are and bring their day with them and put that through the material that I've given them, that's really going to put them at the best advantage to maybe get the job.
I remember that he and Jonathan Larson, who was his roommate, were constantly working, trying to improve. And in those days, not everybody was the same level of commitment, I guess is a good way to put it. And Jonathan and Todd always seemed to be ahead of the pack, trying to make their work better and stronger sooner than anyone else. He knows how to communicate with artists, even young artists, and so he's not full of himself. He knows the language we all speak, or try to speak. And I think he didn't talk down to anyone. I think he talked to them on their level, but he understands what it's like to be where they are now, and that's always wonderful. It happens to be at Adelphi as well. He gave them an insight that they didn't have before he arrived here.
It's so inspiring to see Adelphi students really making it big in this business because, so often we take a little heat as actors and people in the performing arts when we tell people we're going to be actors and say, okay, so what are you going to do? And it's like, I'm going to go act. That's what I'm going to do. That's my job, and that's what I was born to do. So to see an Adelphi student go out there and make it gives us that extra, belief and the encouragement to go out there and never quit, just like he said. He told us, never quit no matter who puts you down.
When you walk into an audition, you think you have to be perfect, and you have to get everything right, and he threw me off totally. But it was great because I discovered how to just be, which is one of the hardest things ever, to just settle and not be thinking, to just be. Don't try to be perfect. It won't work.
And after the film, Robinson and star David Duchovny spoke about making the film and took audience questions. Duchovny declined the opportunity to talk to media, but Robinson explained the background of the film.
Phantom is a movie that is rooted in the Cold War. It's loosely based on a true story about a submarine that left Rabachi, Russia, and sank some weeks later. David Duchovny plays an OSNOS commando. He's sort of the adversary to Ed Harris, the sort of intellectual adversary to Ed Harris, this sort of blue-collar captain. And when you see these men work together, it's just that is a master class in acting.
I was very excited to come out tonight and see it here premiere. It was wonderful to see David Duchovny here, as well as Todd Robinson, the director and the writer. And it's great that these people are from Long Island and coming back to Long Island if they're not originally from here. So that's a wonderful thing.
In Garden City, Collora reporting, Long Island Online News.